Hello guys, and welcome back to Being Mrs. Fraser. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. As the title says, as the thumbnail says, we are finally decorating for Christmas. We have decluttered the house, we have cleaned the house, and it's time to decorate. Of course, we still have more cleaning to do. Today's video is not going to be all the decorating we're going to do, but we got to start somewhere. So we're starting in the living room today, and I could not be more excited. I have been looking forward to this for so long, and I hope you guys will stick around and watch me decorate my home, maybe get some inspiration from my decor. We are going full on like traditional, colorful, bright Christmas this year. I know in years past it's been kind of back and forth on what I do. Since we have moved to our home here in Florida, this is our third Christmas here. The first year I did do bright and colorful, not near as bright as this year's Christmas is going to be, but I did initially purchase a lot of today's decor when we first moved down here. Then last year we did more of a neutral Christmas. It was so calm and beautiful, and I absolutely loved it. I still love looking back at the pictures, but this year we're going bold, we're going bright, and again, we're going colorful. So I am so excited. I did pick up a village this year. I am a Lowe's partner, so I do want to let you guys know that I did get part of my village for free. So just so you guys are aware, I love this village though. Regardless, I would have paid for it over and over again. I absolutely love it. So I picked up the Carroll Town Christmas Village from Lowe's. You can definitely just go to your local Lowe's and see what's available, or definitely check out my link if you would like, and you can get the items shipped to you, or you can pick them up in store, order online, however which way you would like to go with that. So thank you, Lowe's, for gifting me my Christmas village. I had a Christmas village years and years ago. It was my mom's, and then I sold it, and because, you know, of course, why else do you sell things when you need some money? It was to help pay for her funeral, and then I inherited another Christmas village that I ended up selling again. And you guys, I'm not selling this one, darn it. I love Christmas villages. I don't know what it is. There's just something about them that make me feel just so nostalgic from being a little girl. My mom had a village for Christmas, and she actually had one for Easter too that I gave my friend before we moved. So Amanda, I hope you're setting up that Easter village. But anyway, I don't know. I just love Christmas villages. There's just something so magical about their colorful lights. I will say with this one in particular, the ones from Lowe's, they used to be more of a ceramic material, and actually the little post office that we have is still ceramic, but the rest of them are more like a resin material. I don't know. I kind of like it a little bit better than the traditional ceramic. I feel like it's less likely to break, especially if you have little kids or pets or anything like that. The other thing I like about the Lowe's, the Carrolltown one from Lowe's here, I feel like it's much more affordable than a lot of the other Christmas villages that you see around, whether it's from the Home Shopping Network or other stores or anything like that. Those ones tend to be really expensive, and so I feel like this one is much more affordable and a lot better on your budget. But I, again, absolutely love them. Most of them are bright, colorful lights. And you can see here, I kind of ran out of room where I initially wanted to put it, but I did kind of find places for everything, and I absolutely love how it all turned out. So make sure you stay until the very end to definitely see how everything all comes together. It is absolutely beautiful, absolutely magical, and it just makes my heart so happy. and I can't even tell you, my kids absolutely love it as well, and that is what I do all of this for, is for them, so that way they have these magical Christmas memories for a long time, and hopefully you know, to inspire them as they get older, when they get their own homes and can start decorating for Christmas in there as well. But I don't know, I'm just absolutely loving this Christmas village. I did pick up some of the little faux snow. That's what you see here. It's just kind of like a batting material. I used that on the top of there to help hide the cords. I did pick up a 3-way plug. I actually picked up 3 of them to help plug the little village is in, because that way you don't have multiple cords. You know, you instead of having, I think I had like 9 different cords that I would have had, but I only actually ended up with 3 because of the multiple plugins. Again, I do have everything linked in my down in the description if you are ever interested. If you don't find a link, definitely message me or leave a comment. I will find it for you. If I can. That also goes with everything else in today's video. If there's anything that you see that you're interested in where it came from, definitely leave me a comment and I will do my best to let you know. Again, a lot of our stuff came from a few years ago. When we moved, we did donate a ton of stuff. I am totally regretting that now, but I don't know where we would have put it when we moved. But yeah, so we have slowly just been trying to, I guess this really hasn't been slowly. We like I've been regrowing my Christmas decor the past few years, so you know, I guess that's kind of different. You know, I over the years before we moved, I did slowly just add pieces, and I like to change up my decor almost every year. I know it sounds crazy, but I like to buy pieces usually after Christmas. That way they're all discounted, and you know, you're not paying full price or anything like that. Or I would get stuff a lot on like Black Friday when things would go on like deep discount, which, you guys, how do we feel about Black Friday? Because I really feel like it has changed so much. Stores are now doing Black Friday like the entire month of November, or they're doing it like for 2 weeks before or a week after. It's not just Black Friday anymore. Have you guys noticed that too? I feel like it definitely killed the vibes of Black Friday, the excitement behind Black Friday, you know, getting up Thanksgiving morning, going and getting a newspaper before getting all full at dinner, and then, you know, going through the newspaper and seeing what you're gonna go buy and what stores you're gonna go get and all that. And then, you know, a lot of stores used to, now, I don't know, maybe this makes me old. I'm really not old, I know, but I don't know, it makes me feel kind of old because they don't do these things anymore. But I remember getting up with my friends and going super early in the morning, and we would go like JCPenney's or whatever, because they were giving away like free ornaments or like really big coupons or gift cards or something like that if you were like one of so many first in line. Do you guys remember this, or am I making this up? I don't know. I just feel like that's what is in my memory of Black Friday, and I miss it so much because, like I said, Black Friday is just not like that anymore. But anyway, I did get the village set up kind of how I liked it, and then I am going to go ahead and get the tree all set up now. We did purchase this tree before we moved down here. This was our very first brand new tree, and I am literally obsessed because I love glitter, and this tree is literally covered in glitter. I will say the only thing I would change about it is that I wish it had colored lights and white lights. It does only come with white lights. It is super easy to put together though, because it's a 3-piece tree. You put the base up, you have the middle section, and then the top section. Little bit of tip from Tammy: before you add more sections, fluff your sections. You know, make sure that your branches are all standing up and out. You guys, the glitter was getting to me. It was like getting all in my eyes and stuff. But anyway, again, back to what I was saying, make sure you're going through and fluffing everything as you're adding the branches on. I know we used to have another tree that I absolutely loved and I hated getting rid of it, but it was literally you put each branch in one at a time. It was a gorgeous tree, you guys, and I could get that tree fluffed up and full so much easier than these 3-piece trees, but these are so nice. Not having to go through all those little branches. I don't know. What is your opinion on that? You guys let me know down in the comments. I do like to pull out everything that I have. I was actually surprised at some of the stuff I had. I was like, oh, I don't even remember buying this, you know, and I was in stores looking at items like, oh, I should get that, and something told me not to until I had actually went through all my Christmas bins. So I am so happy that I did, because I was finding stuff that I had that I did not remember having. So I was pretty excited about that, which means there's a lot of Christmas decor there. I can't wait to decorate, or not Christmas, kitchen Christmas decor. And I cannot wait to decorate the kitchen. I am so super excited for that. So make sure you are subscribed and you come back, so that way you can check out the ideas that I have for our kitchen Christmas decor this year. I don't know, you guys, I know I keep saying that I am so excited, but I really am. I have to say, I get a lot of slack, I guess. It was so funny. I told my dad I was going to get ready to decorate, and he's like, it's not even Thanksgiving yet. And growing up, I remember, my mom would decorate like Black Friday or the weekend after Thanksgiving. And my husband even was like, why are you decorating already? Our oldest was like, what are we doing? Why are we decorating? Which I'm like, I have been decorating before Thanksgiving for years, you guys. Where have you been? But I'm curious, when you guys decorate, when do you put up your Christmas decor? Is it up already? Does it change every year? Or are you one that waits until after the Thanksgiving here in America? I know Canadians have Thanksgiving in October, so I would imagine that you wouldn't put it up before Halloween. But hey, there's a lot of people I have seen this year. I don't know. I think we all just need the happiness that comes with Christmas. And so I think a lot of people were, just putting up their trees and stuff in their Christmas decor before Halloween. I was literally shocked. But anyway, I'm just curious when you guys put up your decor. I just like putting up. I told my dad, I was like, look, Thanksgiving is a day, and Christmas is a season. So it's going up. You know, the turkey tastes the same. Not that we eat turkey, but you know, the turkey tastes the same. The ham, which is what we usually have, tastes the same whether the tree is up or not. So I don't know. And like I said, I just love the magical feeling and the happiness that comes with all the Christmas decor and the lights and everything. And the music and the shopping and all of that. I just absolutely love it. I love seeing it in stores. This is my favorite time of year, when all the, you know, when the fall decorations start coming out, and then you get the Halloween decorations and now all the Christmas decor and that. I absolutely love it. It just fills my heart with warmth. You guys, quick side note here. I was so like frustrated with this portion. I was trying to put a ribbon up and hang some bells up that I had last year, and I could not for the life of me remember how I hung these up last year. And for whatever reason, it just was not working the way I wanted it to. It wasn't looking the way I wanted it to. So I did end up not hanging the bells and the ribbon up. I feel like it really would have helped bring in some of that Christmassy color. And just added a little something more to the garland. And who knows, maybe I will end up adding it. But for right now, I actually decided not to because I was getting frustrated with it. And you know what? That's okay. If you guys aren't liking something that you're doing while you're decorating, step away from it and maybe come back at a later time. Once, you know, maybe once your mind is cleared, and then you can come back and be like, oh, okay, that's what I wanted to do with it. Or, you know, or maybe you end up liking it the way you left it. So I was also moving along to the garland on the fireplace. I was getting really frustrated with this as well. I love this garland. I think I got it at Kirkland's last year when I did the more neutral Christmas, and I do love the garland. But I was having a heck of a time just getting it put everywhere I wanted to put it this year. And yeah, I could not remember how the heck I had it all put up, but I did end up figuring it out. I ended up getting these little eye hooks. I had them for Garland's previous decor when I've used garland to hang on the fireplace here on the mantle. I guess you would call that the mantle. I think it's a mantle, right? Anyway, and so I just got more of them because I have a ton of them, because of course, you know, when you order off Amazon, it's not just like 2 or 3 items, it's like 50 when you order those types of things. And so I did just end up using a little bit of a couple more of those and screwing that into the bottom of the mantle here and hanging the garland up on that. I do think it turned out so good. I was so excited because I forgot that I had bought stockings, and so I was so excited to be able to hang those up with the garland on the fireplace, because this is the first year that we've had stockings for the fireplace, because last year we had the fireplace, but I didn't hang stockings up. So I will say too, I use that like faux, I don't know, that almost like batting material under the Christmas village over on the wall. But for the mantle and that, I decided to get some faux fur rugs. I love these. I feel like there's just something more cozy about using these. Now, I will say they don't lay perfectly flat. It is really hard to sit some things on it, especially when they're smaller items. I was gonna pull out my nativity and put it on it, and it just was not like sitting correctly, and neither was the house really. So using the batting material for the houses was much better in this case. But I did want to put it up on the mantle and just kind of give that kind of faux, snowy, cozy vibes. You know what I mean? And quite honestly, if anything, the cats like it. Y'all know, if you guys have been around for a while, you see the cats everywhere. They are constantly nosy and getting into things. And so they love this fur, like this faux fur. We actually came home the other night, and Lottie was, our girl cat, the white calico, she was actually up there on the mantle, just sound asleep, snoozing, on that furry, like faux fur. They love it. So You know what else they do? And I need to know if it's just my cats or if it's just all cats. But as soon as that tree goes up, I don't know if the lights are warm to them or they just love it, but they sleep under the tree. So last year I had a tree collar and they couldn't get under it, but this year I did end up getting a tree skirt from Lowe's. You guys will see that here in a minute, but I did end up getting a tree skirt that I put under there and they just love it, and they're so cute just laying under there, all curled up in little balls and like under the glowing lights of the Christmas tree. So here's that tree skirt, by the way. Again, I did pick that up at Lowe's if you are interested. It is a really good quality tree skirt. It is absolutely beautiful. I thought it was perfect. They have a wide variety of tree skirts, but I really just wanted something that screamed Christmas, and to me, red screams Christmas. It's very Santa-like, the red with the white fur. It just screams kind of Santa suit, you know what I mean? So I don't know, I really love red for Christmas though, and so like I said, I have the stockings in that, and so I figured that this tree skirt would fit the best with the stockings. So now we are getting ready to add more lights to the tree. Like I said before, I really wanted some colored lights, and so I did pick up a roll of colored lights. They're just like, I forget, Color Choice or something like that, General Electric or GE Color Choice lights, I think is what they're called. Again, at Lowe's. They can be white, they can be colorful, they can flicker between the two, they sparkle, all the things, and I absolutely love them. They are so pretty and perfect addition to my tree. I love a ton of lights, so every year that I've had a tree, I've added lights to it. Even though, like I said, this tree is pre-lit. Our tree last year from King of Christmas, beautiful tree, and it's pre-lit, but I still added lights to it. There's just something special to me about like flickering lights and just tons of lights on a tree that I love. And so again, this year I did add some in because I couldn't find my old lights, and so I did go ahead and add colored lights this way. Now you're gonna see me going up and down with the lights. I have seen people do this trick numerous times and it turns out really good for them, but for me it was not working. So off camera I did take them down and then just ended up wrapping them around, starting at the base all the way up to the top of the tree. So I do absolutely love colored lights. Let me know what colored lights you guys like to use on your Christmas tree. Mine have been white for a very long time until recently, and I've started adding colored lights.
In this puzzle, who can be my missing piece? You know I don't need anything else this Christmas Eve. Just want someone to be with under the shining tree. Hear the sleigh bells ring and the caroling. Under the mistletoe, under the moonlight, we can take it slow, I can be your only guide. Don't need to think twice when I got you by my side. With you everything feels just right. Didn't want to admit that I needed this wish. I know you got a lot on your list, but all I'm asking is Santa, tell me when you show your...
If you aren't new, if you have noticed, I like to change the pillow covers with the season. I get all my pillow covers, whether they're seasonal or not, all my pillow covers come from Amazon. That is the most affordable way I feel like going about changing out your pillows and getting a different look or design is just changing out the pillow covers. Plus, you know, say you spill something, you can just rip that cover off, wash it, whatever. But they are also easier to store that way. As you know, I have a ton of decor, and so, you know, I don't have room to store all these pillows for different seasons, and so just changing out the covers makes it so much easier. Plus, another tip from Tammy, I use those pillow covers to wrap breakable items in when I'm storing them. So that way I'm not storing just a pillow cover and an item wrapped in tissue paper or whatever, bubble wrap, you know, whatever you use to wrap your breakables. But I'm storing them together, getting, you know, more use out of it that way. And then I have less storage to store, or less items to store, if you know what I mean. So, anyway, moving on, we are finally getting the rest of the tree decorated. Now, you may have noticed that there are colorful bulbs all over the tree already. My kiddos did go ahead and decorate everything for me with those, but then I decided that I wanted to go ahead and do all our travel ornaments. We used to travel all the time before moving to Florida. I mean, you'll see Texas and Memphis, because we went to Dallas and Fort Worth. Where else in Tennessee? Memphis. We went up to Mount Rushmore. We went to the Ark in Kentucky. We've been to Cincinnati. I don't think I got an ornament from Cincinnati though. I'm really bummed about that. We got tons of ornaments from Florida because we traveled here so much before we moved. Of course, we have our Huskers because we are from Nebraska. We love our Huskers, whether they're good or not. I know this year, we've been struggling on the field, you guys. But we used to buy a Husker ornament every year, and then we kind of got away from it once we moved. And just kind of bought like regular ornaments every year. I can't wait to get our ornaments this year. They are not in yet for our tree, so unfortunately you guys will not get to see them in this video. But I don't know, I just love to purchase the ornaments that kind of represent the year. So when we first moved here, I bought a little house that has the address and the year on it. For our first Christmas in this house, you know, we have one with our dog's paw prints, the year she had to be put to sleep after 14 years of having her. So we like to commemorate her on there. We have, I used to make ornaments and sell them on Etsy, and so I have like memorial ornaments on there for our family members. Those were the type of ornaments that I used to sell and make and sell. Yeah, just tons of other ornaments. And that's one thing I like about doing the colorful Christmas, is because I feel like I can put these out and it won't clash with my other items. And then, you know, as I'm looking at them or whatever, even throughout the season, you know, it just brings back the memories of that trip or that vacation that, you know, it just makes me so happy. And, you know, I feel like that's what Christmas is all about, is family and memories and, you know, all of the above like that. But also, don't get mad at me. We definitely believe in God and Jesus, and that Christmas is Jesus' birthday, so that is definitely a part of it as well for us. And I will be setting out a little nativity scene. You'll see that here in a little bit. But, you know, Christmas just means a whole lot to us. It meant a lot to us growing up, or to me growing up, and so yeah, I just like to carry on that memory for my children.
The glories of His righteousness and wonders of His love, and wonders of His love.
So like I said, I am going to go ahead and put out the nativity for the Christmas. I'm going to put it by the little church village. I think I forgot to say this, but I did have my kiddos pick out their favorite little houses for our village, and our oldest daughter actually picked the church. They do play music. I think I forgot to mention that as well, which I think is so cool. But anyway, I think this is going to be it for today's video. I hope it inspires you in your decor. If you're looking for a Christmas village, definitely check out the one at Lowe's, the Carrolltown Village. It is so beautiful and magical. It sings, it lights up, and all the things, and I love that so much. But anyway, guys, I hope you'll stick around for the rest of these holiday home prep series that I have going on, and I hope that you'll continue to stick around regardless, even after this series is over. I hope you guys have a very Merry Christmas, happy holidays, I hope the season is happy, healthy, and safe for you all, and I cannot wait to see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.
Close to you.